Cyber frauds, the new age digital crimes, are quite rampant these days. We get to read and hear about them almost daily in newspapers, portals, and TV. All individuals or entities using smartphones, tablets, laptops, or PCs that are connected to the web are potential cybercrime victims. The perpetrators of these digital attacks range from teenage hackers to powerful intelligence agencies and highly trained cyber professionals who are constantly targeting devices connecting to the net. Their aim is to steal, expose, alter, disable, or destroy applications, data, or other digital assets through unauthorized access. They constantly change their tactics and use new age technologies to trap victims. These frauds are now reaching alarming levels. According to trends and data collated globally on cybercrime, nearly 5,000 cyber attacks happen every day on an average. Hundreds of thousands of new malware programs are being detected every day. Cybercrime is now becoming one of the fastest growing and the most dangerous risk business organizations are facing today. According to reports, every 14 seconds, a person or a company or an institution becomes a victim of a ransomware attack. In the era of technology, the entire business ecosystem is becoming digital. In fact, the World Wide Web is the most prominent medium for everything. Everything in the age of metaverse. Business organizations are most vulnerable to cyber attacks. On an average, small businesses spend less than $500 on cybersecurity, leaving them vulnerable to attacks that could cripple their operations. According to estimates, based on data analysis of tech advancements and introduction of new applications, cybercrime is estimated to cost business houses $10.5 trillion globally by 2025. So what's the motive behind the web traps? The attacks on the mobile devices, networks, or even systems. The primary motive is financial gain, either through a direct financial fraud by siphoning money out of an individual's account or crypto wallet, or a disruption, basically jamming, stealing, or corrupting data against which a hefty financial settlement can be bargained to restore the operations. Take the example of Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, or the ICBC, China's largest commercial lender by assets. Now, ICBC's US-based operation was hit by a ransomware attack recently that disrupted its trades in the US Treasury markets. The bank said it is investigating the attack. The Chinese Foreign Ministry stepped in and clarified that the business systems at ICBC head office and other branches were normal. Malware attacks, which involve the installation of malicious software on a victim's device or even a network, continue to be a major threat. Here are some statistics. Every minute, 4 ransomware attacks happen. In fact, every 14 seconds, either an individual or an entity face a cyber attack. Around 560,000 new pieces of malware are detected every day. Phishing attacks, which trick victims into revealing sensitive information, are also on the rise. About 3.4 billion phishing emails are being circulated daily. Now, reports say nearly 85% of all emails are spam. Roughly 100 million phishing scams are blocked by Google every day. Trojans account for 64.31% of all computer malware. These statistics show that cyber attacks are not just a possibility, but a harsh reality that business houses face every day. While cyber attacks and frauds continue to rise, digital security spendings are expected to touch $219 billion this year. It would grow to nearly $300 billion in 2026, according to a recent estimate by the International Data Corporation, or IDC. The primary spenders in these segments would be organizations in banking, manufacturing, professional services, and governments, of course. Now, what's the modus operandi of these cyber attackers? The form of these attacks include phishing, financial theft, ransomware attacks, identity thefts, hacking, distributed denial of services or DDoS attacks, among others. Phishing scams. In these scams, fraudsters send fake emails, text messages, or make phone calls, claiming allegiance with well-known, legitimate organizations and tricking people into giving their sensitive information like username, password, OTP, or others. Identity theft. Scammers steal someone's personal information like name, address, and social security number and use it to open accounts, apply for loans, or commit other crimes in their name. Malware. Scammers send malicious link apps which are designed to damage, disrupt, or gain unauthorized access to a computer system and extract sensitive information for illegal financial gains. Some of the common malware are viruses, worms, trojans, and ransomware. Job scam. As the name suggests, scammers target people online on the pretext of offering them jobs and later steal their money. Now, e-commerce or online shopping and service scams. This is one of the most common modus operandi. Cyber criminals make fake e-commerce websites or advertise fake products on legitimate websites and trick people into making purchases. Through the fake websites, they may also steal credit card details and steal money later. Ransomware. Every minute, 4 ransomware attacks happen. It means every 14 seconds, either an individual or an organization is under attack. Distributed denial of service or DDoS attacks are on the rise. In these attacks, the bandwidth of a targeted system is flooded with data from multiple systems, leading to jamming. The longest DDoS attacks occurred in Hong Kong, where financial institutions were targeted, and it lasted for 23 days. Advanced persistent threats, or APT attacks. Now, APT attacks can remain undetected for an average of 146 days, giving attackers ample time to exfiltrate sensitive data, according to a 2021 report by Verizon. The bigger concern right now are the state-sponsored cyber attacks. Now, state-sponsored attacks can lead to the theft of sensitive national security information, military secrets, and critical infrastructure data. Now, such breaches can compromise a nation's defense capabilities. War and conflicts between countries and nations are no longer restricted to real battlegrounds. In fact, cyberspace has become the new battleground of war, with enemy countries attacking state institutions like banks, scientific institutions, and healthcare networks. Even corporate rivalries have spilled into the cyberspace. Organizations are attacking each other to cripple rivals financially and operationally. Attacks on key industries and critical infrastructure have resulted in huge economic losses. For instance, the disruption of energy or financial systems can have severe economic consequences. Another recent example of a cyber fraud has been reported from Australia. DP World Australia, one of the country's largest port operators, suspended operations for 3 days following a cybersecurity breach. The data breach impacted freight movement in ports of Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and Fremantle. Australia has seen a surge in cyber intrusions since late last year, prompting the government to set up an agency to help coordinate responses to the hacks. Now, cybercrime is a big business, but its impact extends far beyond the economic costs. Cyber criminals pose as bank officials, HR consultants, or something or the other to prompt victims to share their bank accounts and personal details. They then send links to remote mobile applications to the victims and ask them to download these applications and share the OTP. Within seconds, the personal data gets compromised and the hard-earned money is deducted from the accounts instantly. So as laws are still being formulated by governments, awareness is a must. Stay informed and alert to avoid these frauds. Do not respond to messages or mails offering high-paying jobs. Any scheme offered through phones promising unusually high returns is a potential scam. Avoid them. Do not open links or entertain calls from unknown numbers seeking personal information like date of birth, bank account details, or social security numbers. In case you have responded by mistake or made payments, contact the local cybersecurity cell or visit their website to lodge a complaint at the earliest. That's all in this edition of Connecting the Dots. A big thanks from all of us here in the newsroom for watching DD India. Take care and stay safe.